Ooh. It's the Oreburgh Gate.
And this is the D-pad.
Where I'm Rick.
And I'm John.
And that's a Zubat.
Did I already catch one of these?
You did.
What did I name him?
Vitala.
Cool. Because Lindsay told me to?
I think so.
I'll have to look that up.
Lindsay's not here today because she's got work.
Oh, I keep sending her gifts being like, skip your job, come to this. Skip your job, come over here.
Ironically, she was here yesterday because she got out of work early.
She texted me and was like, yo, I'm going to be there soon. And I was like, that's cool. We were talking about Monday.
Yeah, right.
And she's like, damn it.
I told her that. When I was telling her about stuff, I was like, so John's going to be here on Monday, but if you wanted to record it all today, it's a pretty slow weekend. So she's like, oh, I'm actually getting out of work literally right now. So, all right.
Yeah. So that didn't work out, but hopefully she'll come by a little later and we'll cram her into some of these episodes.
He's hoping.
Wow, I got quite the team. Look at these guys.
I know,
Raichu,
right?
Lucifer, Vitala, Drop Bear, Apep, Eurydice, end of list.
So every now and then when we do one of these, there's a little teeny tiny part of me, not much of me, to be upfront about it, but there's a little part of me that's like, I almost kind of wish there was like a reason to keep your like scrappy half normal type team from the start of the game for like much longer.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's torture. For some of these games especially, Diamond Pearl is supposed to be, like, pretty hard.
Yeah.
But, like...
And also not, like, good.
Yeah.
It's kind of the redheaded stepchild of the series from what I understand.
Well, so, I mean, I've told the story before. So, when I was a kid, I played Red and Blue. I played Blue specifically, and then I played Silver. And then I never played Ruby Sapphire for whatever reason. I just never got it. And then I played Pokemon Diamond.
TM98s?
Yeah, 98s or 98S.
Each? So it's...
Each of... No! Oh, no.
We're back in the Dark Ages!
Oh, wow. I thought that
Can you imagine, like, if every time you bought, like, a Michael Jackson CD that you listened to it once and it disintegrated?
Jesus Christ. Well, the trick is you play it for somebody and then it's up to them to memorize it and recite it from heart.
Jeebus.
Oh, so this I had heard about. The HMs are now, like, usable skills as opposed to being TMs. That's good.
They mentioned last time.
How many?
But I can't use it yet until I get the gym, apparently.
I think so, yeah.
Right.
How many rock smashes did you get?
2, I think. I think he said the word both.
Oh, God. I mean, that's, I guess, better than it was originally when you literally got one.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
An odd compromise, I feel like.
Yeah.
That'll make this more interesting,
Why not?
though.
I'm surprised they didn't keep the TMTR thing going from Sword and Shield.
What was TR?
TR was just old school TMs, one-time use. Usually they were purchasable.
Interesting.
I don't think there were very many that weren't, whereas TMs were unique, but you got to use them infinitely.
Oh, what? So I don't have Intimidate, but he does? What do I have?
Yeah, what's your ability?
Type
Rivalry.
Rivalry. It deals more damage to Pokemon of the same gender.
Oh, wow. So it does more damage
so I'm
to
gonna
male
do more
Pokemon,
damage.
less
Interesting.
damage to
But my
female
attack
Pokemon.
is down. So anyway, this is just a bad matchup anyway.
That's an interesting... I got to pay more attention to these abilities.
That's
a pretty interesting one. Drop Air has Unaware is a great one.
When attacking, the Pokemon ignore... Oh, that is cool.
That's a ridiculously good ability.
I don't really know what to do against a me.
Shinx is kind of tough, right? Because, like, 2 of your dudes are weak to electricity.
Like, Drop Air, I feel like I want to use Rollout, but I don't. And I might just do Ember.
I mean, Starter's always a good...
Right, because he's probably just, like, kind of strong.
Oh, but yeah, when I was a kid, I did play Pokemon Diamond, and then all I really remember was that high school came and went, and then in college I got talked back into playing Pokemon. Like I remember that I wasn't really into Pokemon.
Wow.
And a bunch of my friends were like, "You really got to try Black and White. It's really good." And I did, and it's great, and I still think it's the best one that they've ever done.
Yeah.
So like I was sold again on Pokemon at that point.
Yep.
And then a couple years ago, like I guess more than a couple at this point. I think it was like 5, maybe 6 years ago. I think it was when we were first talking about maybe doing Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I was digging up my old Pokemon cartridges, and I found my old Pokemon Diamond card.
Nice.
And I loaded it up, and I found that I didn't even bother to finish the game. Like, I played about 6 gyms in and then just stopped.
Same here. In fact, Diamond and Pearl is where I, like, stopped completely.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I don't need
until we were
but...
doing, like, XY on the channel.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't play Diamond Pearl or Black or White 2. And then you made me play X and Y.
Yeah,
So,
which X and Y is...
It was fun.
All right,
It was good.
Yeah, X and Y is pretty good.
It was all right.
Um,
Take that, Curtis.
Sun and Moon has grown on me a little bit in the time since there. I think it is a lot more slow and deliberate, but...
No, I don't think it's deliberately slow. I think it's
no,
just
when I
slow.
say deliberate, I mean deliberate, like deliberately paced, but not in the sense that like, oh, they deliberately paced it that way, but more like
I know what you mean.
deliberate
I know what you
pace.
mean. I know what you're saying.
That's kind of a frustrating phrase now that
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. But yeah, no, I've been hearing from folks that Diamond and Pearl, like that Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, has also not been all that awesome, which is a bummer.
It is a bummer. I mean,
but I'm still like staying optimistic.
yeah. And I'm having fun. I actually think this might be one that benefits from our Nuzlocke format because it makes it harder. It makes it more thoughtful, more interesting. We get to go through it together and commiserate. Like, I think it'll be better than if we were just playing Vanilla Diamond.
I'm actually looking forward to it being harder too. We've had a couple like softballs lately.
Oh my god! Well,
where we've made it through a whole game and neither of us lost more than 3 Pokemon. It's
right.
Like, all right.
It's a little bit, yeah.
It does sort of take the edge off of things. I know there are people who have argued that we should use set instead of Switch. I don't know. I feel like Switch is like the Switch format is just such a little fundamental part of Pokemon to me.
Yeah. Yeah,
That,
what is
like-
that rule again? Can you recap it for me? You can't.
Oh, Switch versus set is a setting in the game
Right.
where when your opponent's Pokemon faints and they switch in a new one, if you're in set, you don't get the option to switch your Pokemon.
Oh, okay. That's not a huge deal. I mean, it actually strategically is a huge deal, but I don't
really
think it would
depends
like
on
revolutionize the way we were playing.
No, I don't think it, like
You know?
it. Basically, what it means is our Pokemon need to just be strong enough to deal with a free hit against us half the time.
Pretty much, because we're still going to switch if we want to switch, as we've proven over and over again.
Take
me down to
Oreburgh City.
So,
Total noob. Wow. We haven't had one of these tours in a
thanks,
while.
helpful neighborhood kid. Yeah, cool. I didn't want that. I wanted to go to the
Wow,
Pokemon Center.
that was the shortest fucking.
No, it wasn't. Do you remember the actual shortest
Oh,
one
yeah.
was the last time we played? And she was like, here, I'll take you to
Yeah,
the...
that's right. She took us 3 steps forward, and that was it. Look at the glass on that kid. I actually kind of like him.
Yeah, he's cool. I like him.
Those are good glasses.
Yeah. I don't think I actually needed much healing, but
Probably
it
not.
felt
but
right.
Yeah, no.
And
Honestly,
also
even
with-
just PP is nice to restore
Yeah.
after you're out for a while.
I need to drink some water to restore my own PP.
Ooh.
Um,
I have grown really
change your
fond
appearance.
of big square glasses in the last couple years.
you know what I realized? I didn't
Yeah.
get a catch in that cave.
You did not.
There wasn't anything to catch, right? I saw one Zubat.
I guess I don't know. Let me look that
Yeah.
up because I don't actually. Oh, my phone is not next to me, so I can't look it up.
Yeah, okay, well,
At least not this
we'll never
episode.
know. But
I mean, you can go back and like
yeah,
look around.
I'll take
for
a
few.
look. I mean, it didn't seem like it was going to have anything
Yeah,
great, to
no.
be honest. I
Like-
might try and wait because there's another section. Maybe a different floor would have better stuff
That's a
than
good
this
point.
floor.
No, that's totally true. And you do have a full team right
Yeah,
now.
so let's
too,
try to
so, like-
remember to do that, though.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's literally a blank space on my sheet every time we go to a new
cool,
area.
Cool. When I run around with my running shoes on,
I feel like I'm the center of attention. I mean, yeah, that's.
So actually, yeah, let's look at these TMs I got. I think it's called Rock Smash, which might be
I think it was Rock Smash.
real
yeah.
helpful for a rock gym. I have 3 of them,
Okay, all right.
so that makes me a little less worried. So I feel like Lucifer could be good, and even Drop Bear probably
Yeah.
would benefit from having this.
One likely.
Yes,
Okay.
we
yeah,
get
that's
it.
a really
okay.
good. That's a good TM to be getting early on here.
Don't need Growl.
All right.
But I don't even know if I want Drop Bear out at all.
Yeah, normal
I
types
don't
are a little
know
bit of a
if he's
struggle
good.
on rocks.
So its power is only 40, but I guess it's early enough in the game.
It's the first gym of the game.
I'll
They're
give it to
all-
Lucifer just in case, because well, I'm probably not going to want him out actually if it's Rock. Rock
Probably
just beats
not, no.
fire, so I'll wait on that. Okay.
Excuse me.
And Rock is not good against electricity,
No, ground is.
even though. But a lot of Rock dudes have ground moves, so you still gotta be careful.
Yeah, there is a pretty big crossover there.
Still gotta be careful.
This guy reminds me of Blue every time we see
Yeah,
him. It's
yeah.
the purple pants, I think,
Yeah.
is what does it. Also the like uppy hair and stuff too.
The uppy hair. Pokemon girls are so pretty.
What?
She's like 11, and you're
Is that
like
like a
40, I guess. I mean, everyone's toddlers.
Is that like a imagine
all the way down.
hanging out at a convenience store and being like, "Oh man, the 7-Eleven girls are so hot." I'm like, what the fuck? What?
Well, I mean, I'm sure there are some somewhere. You
I'm
know?
sure.
Like,
But like standing
it's just
around
a little weird.
Standing around openly talking about how specifically the women that work at 7-Elevens
I seem to remember an anecdote that involves you and I talking to a woman at a 7-Eleven equivalent store.
More or less, yeah. But I wasn't like, oh man, all the girls that work.
You were just standing
here.
there in the shadows, being like, all the girls that work here are so great.
Yeah, right.
Man.
Standing there holding the fudgicle box.
I have a thirst. Well, that wasn't what was happening.
No. I got super duper cock blocked like twice in a row.
Sorry.
By two different people.
It was a good time. Do you want to tell the story?
I've told it before at this point.
Yeah, but we've also got 12 years of content.
Sure.
So.
The short version, because we're getting near the end of this episode, is there was like when we were working on something remote. I forget if it was the movie or the web series, but I think it was the movie, because we were like getting just some stuff like snacks and drinks and things, because we were going to be on set for like 12 hours, which is how we shot that thing. And while we were there, like I was chatting up the clerk who was about our age too, and she was asking like, "Oh, are you guys like grabbing this for like a thing?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, we're working on we're doing a movie actually." And she was like, "Oh, no kidding." I'm like, yeah, we've been at it for a couple of weeks now. We probably, honestly, if you wanted to be in it, we have a couple spots that we just need someone for like a day. And like right about this exact moment, oh no, she hadn't asked like what the stuff was for yet.
Yeah.
She was asking just like what we were up to, and then she was like, "Oh, so is all this stuff like for the movie then?" And then the producer, Nick, leans in and goes, "We're making fudgicles."
Yep.
And then
that really was the end of it there.
Yeah, and I was like, "Okay, thanks. Nice to see. I'm gonna get out of here." Like it was just like, all right, we're done here.
So this is a new route, but you're leaving out the part where I also accidentally betrayed you by trying to help you.
That's right, because in the middle of this,
she basically, you want to be an extra?
Yeah, and she was actually interested. She was like, "All right, yeah, cool." Or I was getting her email address, getting her number, basically. Either way would have been fine by me. This was 2008, 2009, whatever. And so she's like, "Oh, what's your email? I'll email you when I'm off." Basically, I'm like, "All right, so it's Sonic . And then John immediately jumps in and gives his email address.
Only because, and I hear how that sounds, and I'm sorry. To this day, I'm still sorry.
I understand. I totally get where you were coming from.
Because knowing you,
yes,
and knowing you, I thought it was gonna be like Sonic . And Tails Forever heart 69 at yahoo.com.
Sure,
or something. You know what I mean? And so I wanted it to not seem unprofessional,
right? And I get that,
because we already seemed so unprofessional because Nick was like fudgicles.
Yeah, no, it was a total mess. Like it was.
So I definitely shouldn't have done it, and I'm sorry. I should have trusted you in the moment to handle yourself.
Definitely would not have been like Sonic and Tails best friends forever 1991 or anything like that. But like
at yahoo.org.
But I understand where you were coming from with that too. Like it was.
I
just
also
bad
knew you for
circumstances.
6 months at this point.
Exactly. We barely knew each other by that point. Yeah, this was a couple months in.
Thanks for forgiving me for that. I realized like that could have been like a way bigger issue.
Oh, sure.
Among other people.
I could definitely. Oh, hello. I could definitely see some people getting like pissed about that.
For sure.
Like,
oh, cool.
I was a little bit annoyed, but I was not like, you son of a bitch.
No, yeah. I mean, I think we all were reasonable about our chances with the.
I was oblivious and not oblivious enough, but I was like, this was more me being like, "Oh man, bummer," not like you totally fucked me up.
The funny part is that this place was actually called Honey Farm.
It was, yes.
Where we were farming honeys.
Unfortunately,
and it was often shortened to Ho Farms.
Ho Farms or Hofos, yeah. Double unfortunately, at the time I literally lived in the apartment across the street from this convenience store.
Oh no, did you ever see her again?
No, I don't think so anyway.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it would literally be like, it could be 2 a.m. and you'd be like, "Oh fuck, I just need a gallon of milk. We're out of milk. Fuck."
Yeah. You know, at 2 a.m. when you're like, you know what would help me right now? A gallon of milk.
Sometimes you're like, I'm jonesing for some fucking cereal right now. But like, yeah, no, they were 24/7, so I would just wander over in the middle of the night if I needed it.
Zubats for days.
I know, right?
There was also a girl at the cafe there who I tried many times to run into again, and I never could.
Yep. I remember that.
Yep. You always remember the ones where you're like, I should have got the number, and then I didn't.
Yeah. You're just like, damn it.
And then a lot of the ones where you do get the number, you're like, well, that didn't go anywhere. Power-up punch.
I can't. I forget.
Sarah's yelling about how I was too single at the time, which is...
It's always the trick, right? Like, when you're with somebody, all of those like signs and all of the like signals and things are like clear as day.
Yep. But
and
when
then the moment that you're not, you're just like, duh, how do I do this?
It's a good point. That's why never be single.
Yeah. Oh God.
Did I figure it out?
Hey, Geodude.
Geo guy.
You do not have a Geodude, so this
sure
is your...
don't.
All right.
Also, unless he uses Earthquake, I don't think a level 7 Geodude can probably kill me right now.
Probably not. I don't even know if they can get outside of Sand Attack. I'm not even sure they can get.
That's
a
what I'm
ground
trying to
move
think of right now.
They are going to be immune to your electric moves, but
because the ground. Oh yeah, so
yeah.
Well, hopefully Bite doesn't kill him. But also, I don't really like the Geodude line, so if it kills him, I'll be. Oh, there you go. Oh, good.
Nice.
Excellent, excellent. And then, well, Mo.
You're going for the Thunder Shock. I'm like,
yeah,
all right, here we go. And then this to
now
paralyze.
I'll go easy on him.
All right. Oof.
All right, and I guess I can probably just throw a ball, huh?
You might be able to at this point.
You
I don't know if
a
it's
Pokeball.
I don't know if it's still the case, but apparently back in the day, in the early games, the health of the Pokemon made almost no difference.
Really?
Yeah, which was shocking to me.
Can't be right.
Status effects were the big decider. They made way huger.
I knew they had a bigger effect, but I thought the health was still significant.
No, apparently not. Nowadays,
Weird.
I think that the formula has been tweaked and fixed.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
But
have you ever looked at the formula for catching a Pokemon?
It's horrifying.
It's like advanced calculus 4.
It is so
ridiculous.
Needlessly absurd. All right, Geodude, what's it going to be?
Well, he's a big rock monster, right?
Yeah.
What's a rock monster? Other than Golem.
The B-52s.
Rock monster. You know what, Rick? For you,
Hey.
I'll give it to you. B-52 question mark.
B-52 question mark.
Send to a box.
Amazing.
Good night, sweet prince.
B-52 has been sent to a box.
Yep. All right, so can I actually walk in here? I can, but
looks
now
like it.
I have no reason to be here since I caught something.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Because I'm assuming I want to fight the gym leader first.
More than likely? I don't know. I guess it always depends, too.
Or
they might
they'll be
send
like,
you down this
the
way.
gym
Oof.
That's fucking shitty. Hopefully there's an Onyx in the second level of the other place. Where
yeah,
I could
exactly.
still
Yeah.
maybe
There
have a
probably
chance.
will be, honestly. Honestly.
Yeah. Well, also, like, who cares about Onyx? I want a Steelix.
True, yeah.
A saucy
But you got to get yourself a
Steelix.
metal coat, I think, for
which
that to work.
I would hope would exist in this game.
Probably. I just don't know where. Why don't we come back next time
I
and
guess so, yeah.
we can see about getting you into that gym.
All right. Later.
Later.